Good morning, all of you. My name is Dr. B. Suresh Babu, Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. Today, our session is Introduction of Dynamics of Machinery subject. This subject is for third year first sem mechanical engineering students. Before going to the subject, let me introduce myself. I am B. Suresh Babu, Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department, having 18 years of experience in various prestigious colleges. My basically composite materials is my PhD area, and production technology, manufacturing process are my MTech areas. BTech is from mechanical engineering. Let us go to the subject. The subject contains total 6 units. The 6 units are divided into different courseworks. That means every unit has its own unique importance to understand the concept. In first unit, we are going to have gyroscope effect on dynamic objects. Second unit is about effects of friction on dynamics objects, brakes and dynamometer. Third one is study of turning moment diagrams, flywheel and concept of fluctuation of energy. Fourth one is governor importance in automobiles. Fifth one is balancing of masses on different planes. Sixth one is concept of vibration. What is the gyroscopic effect of dynamics? We will discuss very brief. There are number of objects are there which are in dynamic state. In this first unit, we are going to learn about a single mass which is rotating. Second one is about two-wheeler system. Next one is four-wheeler system, ship and aeroplane. These are the five important topics we have to understand in gyroscope effect. Apart from this, we have to derive a gyroscope couple equation. That is a crucial in this one. Second one is effects of friction on dynamics objects, brakes and dynamometer. So friction concept is introduced in second unit, and brakes basically works on the friction concept only. And dynamometers is also very important concept which works on friction. So this we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss in detail in unit wise. So just I am going to give the glance of the subject. Next, third one is turning moment diagrams. We have to draw certain diagrams based upon turning moment concept, that is flywheel, concept of fluctuation of energy. Next, fifth one is about governor. So governor importance in automobile. So what is a governor? A governor is a regulating device which supplies energy based upon the speed that is needed. So there are different types of governors are there which you have to study. Next one is about balancing of masses on different planes. So this is also very important. Different planes in the sense reciprocating will be there, rotary will be there, two mass system will be there, three mass system will be there. Concept of vibration. It is a last unit. It is a unit which contains reasons of vibrations, how to avoid vibrations, how to calculate vibrations, how to go for damping concept. So these are the things which we are going to understand in this total dynamics of machinery subject. What we learn by understanding this one, let us see this third slide. So if you observe by completing this subject, that means by the end of this subject, we are going to get a confidence on the following areas. So that means this is a practical approach subject. That means after learning, we cannot simply sit idle. We can try to make our knowledge and make our new inventions. Inventions can be on the following areas. First one is students, that means can implement gyroscope concept in new design of vehicles. What it means, regularly in automobiles, number of designs are going to come in. So if a new design has to be maintained a balancing, we can go for this concept. For example, lorry is there. Lorry has a properly base. If you take a tanker, tanker does not have the base. So this gyroscope concept can be utilized to balance the tanker also. The tanker in the sense it is a military tanker, or it may be a procliner, or it may be a crane. For that one, we can apply gyroscope concept and we can make it into balance by understanding this gyroscope concept. Next one is friction concept can be followed in day to life. So what is the meaning here? That means friction is existing in almost all the applications from the morning to evening, whatever we will do. Like this, friction concept can be applied for the betterment of the system. Examples are already I told, brakes, clutch are basic one of the devices that we operated by friction concept only. Holding a glass of water is also depend on the friction. Like this, number of concepts can be practically followed to bring friction concept in new systems. Next one is different governors can be made practically as models. Already we have 9 types of governors are there. Those governors can be made with our own hands so that we can able to bring it into practical mode. Fourth one is practically balancing can be done for static and dynamic objects. So experimental wise we can do this one and we can able to make it into reality. Next, vibration concept is applicable to apply in day-to-day applications. So vibrations means if you start any engine, first it will give vibrations. Vibrations in the sense it is going to move in different ways on axis, clockwise to anti-clockwise, or sometimes to and fro motion, sometimes forward and backward motion. In all these cases, we are going to bring the into practical mode. That means after completing this vibrations concept, you can reduce how vibrations can be controlled, how vibrations can be reduced. What happens vibrations are existing? Vibrations are existing means smoothness is going to be reduced and you are going to have a very jerky movement. So that can be controlled here in the vibration concept. Vibration reduces the life of the component. Vibration reduces the efficiency of the component. Vibration reduces the performance of the component. So this has to be controlled, means we should understand very clear about this vibrations concept. Next, we will go for this one, introduction of unit 1. So what is introduction of unit 1? If you observe in unit 1, we are going to have a basic knowledge of gyroscope. What is a gyroscope? A gyroscope is a device that is made for having a disc. Thus, what is that means? The gyroscope that spins or a wheel mounted on the base like its axis can turn freely in one or more than one directions. If you observe this one, this is called a gyroscopic device. It contains totally 4. If you take yellow color one, that is called as a rotor, which is going to give a primary motion by external or internal energy. This is called spin axis. Next one, if you go for this one, this is called gimbal. Gimbal is a supporting element for this. What that means? rotary element is enclosed by the gimbal. That means it is not totally affected by the external body. Next one is called as the gyroscope frame. So what we understand by this one is when a rotary motion is rotating, it has a center. On that center only it can able to balance. If you deviate the center at certain speed only it can able to balance. Otherwise it cannot able to balance that state. That means simple to explain is when you are cycling at a very slow speed, it is very difficult to balance a cycle. But if the speed is increased for a cycle, it is very easy to balance. How it happened? Speed increasing means balancing of the is done automatically. How it is automatically in the sense, what it means is for every speed there is a one point to balance. That balancing is called as a gyroscope. In other words, what we can say is gyroscope depends on what? It depends upon the speed. That is the first thing to be understand. Second one, if a huge mass is there, mass cannot be moved with little effort. We need more amount of effort. What it indicates is if heavy mass has a more amount of balancing than compared to the light mass. If a paper is there with a little of flow of air, it can able to change its position, but a stone does not. Like that only, gyroscope is depends upon the mass of the object. First one is what? It depends upon the speed of the vehicle. Second one is depends upon the mass of the vehicle. And what is third one? We know that every mass is going to in rotating. That means it has to be balanced. In rotating from the center to the external object, or if it's taking a right turn or left turn, there is a change in the position. The change in position is calculated by the angular velocity. That means it depends upon the I omega. So these are the three factors. That is, one is depend upon the axis, that is called precision axis. That is omega p we can say. Second one depends upon the angular velocity. That is, it depends upon the rotation of the object. Third one is about the mass. What is the mass of the vehicle? So these three has to be considered for rotation of this for a gyroscopic couple. Gyroscope will come whenever the object is rotating. That is important. Next, coming to this one, gyroscope definition. Once again, I will read for this one. A gyroscope is a device that is made for having a disc that spins or a wheel mounted on the base like its axis can turn freely in one or more than one direction. However, in order to maintain the orientation, regardless of any kind of movement of the base, whereas the orientation changes in response to any external torque and in direction differently. What is the meaning here? What I told, it depends upon the orientation, change in positions. It depends upon the torque. It depends upon the direction what we are going to. So this is the basic knowledge. We are going to discuss this gyroscope couple for every object that is included in the cell bus. Every object in the cells, we have a single rotor system will be there, and we are going to have a two-wheeler system is there, four-wheeler system is there, ship is there, aeroplane is there. For all these cases, we have to study individually. In the coming classes, I will go. Let us go for the next slide. If you go for the next one, I think you can clearly shows in the second picture where my cursor is moving. L is equal to I omega. So this is how the direction will be there. And these are the, if you take first one is called as a frame. This is going to be called as a gimbal. And this is going to be called rotating mass. And this is the base. and another one is called as a spin axis. This is called as spin axis. In first case, spin axis is in vertical direction. In second case, spin axis is in horizontal direction. So these are the two examples to show the differences of the spin axis and orientation of the rotary mass. Next, go for this fifth one. How this gyroscope will be working. So let us go for this one. When the application of gyroscope takes place with external rotations about the given axis, the orientation is measurable by a precision phenomenon. Precision means a very minute thing. That means it has only less scope. That means the axis will be on that precision axis. When an object is rotating around an axis, is applied with external torque along a perpendicular direction with rotational axis. As a result of it, the precision occurs. Already I told where precision occurs. Precision is nothing but our spin axis. When object is rotating at a certain speed, the axis will be at one point, and after that one, at a certain speed, the axis will be other point. So it depends upon the rotational rotating of the object. But by that, we are going to change the axis. Next, this rotation about the spin axis occurs, and information on this rotation transfers to a motor. It also delivers it to any other device that applies the torque in an opposite direction. Thereby, it cancels the precision and maintain its orientation. So, if you observe this one, rotation about the spin axis occurs, and information on this rotation transfers to a motor. So, what is the meaning in automobiles? Some are going to be self-generating energy, and some are going to be depend upon the other, not self-generating. For example, if you take a locomotive, that is train, bogies are a locomotives, auto bus are automotives. In automotives, energy is given from the inside the object. In that one, balancing depends upon the mass of the engine and the engine, how it is rotating in which direction and how vehicle is moving. And it depends upon the curvature, how it is rotating. It is another case. Let us go for the straight case. The bus is moving, it is rotating in a clockwise direction, and bus is also moving in forward. Then balancing will be at one precision axis. If the same bus, engine is rotating in anti-clockwise direction and bus is moving backside, then precision affix depend. First one. Second, it depends on if the vehicle is moving gradually, a load is increasing on the vehicle. Definitely, the precision axis is going to change. That's the second thing to remember. Third one is to balance the bus. We have to go for the calculation of the gyroscope couple. That means what is the speed of the engine, what is the velocity of the bus, and what is the mass a bus is possessing. Like this, it depends upon these three factors. Already I told that one. It depends upon angular momentum, it depends upon mass of the object, it depends upon the speed of the vehicle. If the vehicle is taking one curved side, definitely the center of mass will differ. Automatically, it will affect the gyroscope couple. It depends upon the angular velocity. Why? Because as the bus is changing its straight position to curved position, it is going to be different. So like this. Okay. Next, if you take locomotive, what is a locomotive? Bogie, wagon, all comes under locomotive concept. What is a locomotive? A locomotive is a device or a moving object where it does not move on its own energy. It has to be supplied with external energy in the form of push or pull. A push or pull may be a train engine, or sometimes maybe a flush of water for a small object, or sometimes a trolley for a car or a lorry. So all these comes under locomotive. So in locomotive also the same concept applies. To balance a locomotive, we should consider mass of the object, speed of the object, and direction how it is going to be moving. So this is how we can able to maintain the gyroscope couple. That means if you want to find out the gyroscope couple, we need three factors: mass, moment of the object, and angular velocity of the object. Let us go for the next one. What is the use of gyroscope? We are discussing number of times this gyroscope use. Let us be to the point after like learning the concept. It is nothing but a use of a compass for a spacecraft and aeroplanes. In aeroplanes, we are going to have a different types of motions. For example, aeroplane is going to have a pitch. It can able to on vertical axis. Nose can come down or up. Tail can become down or up on the vertical axis. On a longitudinal axis, train can aeroplane can take uh, downside or upside. That is another case. Another on transfer axis, it can able to fluctuate on left side down, right side up, or it is going to take left side up, right side down. So this is how we can able to justify. What will justify is it depends upon the mass of the aeroplane. If the aeroplane is taking a curvature to the left, so left side means it tail has to be up or down. That is a special case. Like this, number of special cases are there. We can able to maintain the gyroscope couple for that one. How gyroscope can be measured? It can be measurable against the steady spin of the gyroscope. That's what we are learning. How gyroscope couple can be measured. Next, this gyroscope couple can be implemented for number of objects. For the benefit of students, I have written few examples which are included in the syllabus. Cycle, a single rotor mass, a bicycle, a two-wheeler, a four-wheeler, like so on. A ship is also included into this one. Next one is these are the examples of gyroscope. Gyroscope finds applications in gyro compass used in aircraft, naval ship, control system of missiles. One is naval ship, control system of missiles, and space shuttle or gyroscope effect is also felt on the automotive vehicles while negotiating. That means this I have explained up to now the concept of this negotiating of a turn. What is the meaning of negotiating? At a one point of time, two members can came to one point to success of their trading in a business. If we take in a vehicles also, at one speed we are going to balance. At what speed we can balance, that we are going to find out. Or what is the precision axis, we can able to find out. In other words, the vehicle is turning a right side. To balance that one, we are going to give the limiting conditions. If the vehicle is crossing more than 80 kilometers per hour, it will fall down. So it should not go like that. So based upon this one only, we are going to plan the speed at curvatures. If you take a bus, lorry, if it's taking curvature at high speeds, to balance left side, left turn, that means it is taking a left turn, left side road will be downside, so that we can balance the vehicle without falling, because the driver has to be control the vehicle. It depends upon the mass, speed, and direction how it is rotating. If the same is rotating on right side road is going to be down. in laying the road, I think what I want to express here is if a cyclist is going to take a left turn or a right turn, he has to slow down his speed to balance. If he does not balance means he will fall down. If the same, if you take bus also, as the bus has a high base, a large base, it has a more amount of balancing is possible. To avoid unbalanced state in manufacturing also, in laying the road also, left side curvature means left side road is somewhat downward. So I think I have cleared the concept of gyroscope. So let us discuss very clearly the individual concepts. Next one is about on how we can able to calculate this spin axis. If you observe this picture, there are already we are discussing about the single mass system. The direction of, I will read out this one, the direction of the angular momentum can be found from the right hand screw rule or the right hand thumb rule. Accordingly, if the fingers of the right hand are bent in the direction of rotation of rotor, then the thumb indicates the direction of momentum. So if you observe this one, direction of angular momentum can be found from the right hand screw rule. What is meant by screw rule? If a screw is rotating in a clockwise direction, it is going to be fitted. If a screw is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, it can be removed. It depends upon the thread of the screw also, left hand thread or right hand thread. Like that only here, when the direction of rotation is in this direction, and this is called angular momentum. It depends upon factor L is equal to I omega. I is moment of inertia. So it will be in this direction only. If you take rotation opposite direction, that is will be in opposite manner. In opposite manner. That is, you try to understand here how the fingers are kept here. If it is moving like this, so L is equal to omega into L. How it will be? It is about the upwards. Direction of the object in opposite direction. Definitely, this arrow showing will be in opposite direction. That's what I want to express here. That means you, whenever you want to test this rotation as well as this precision axis, you have to follow this one. So it is very important. Try to understand here. Only single concept is there, but 2 points. It depends upon the direction of rotation, and you have to keep like this. If we change this direction of rotation, the thumb has to be on the downside. That means it will be on the opposite side. So that's what we can able to understand here. Coming to this one, how to calculate this gyroscope couple. You observe this one. I think you got here. What are the parameters here? Angular speed is there. It, mass we have not included here. Still we can use here. Change in position will be there from one point to another point, and this is the precision axis we have taken. If you change its one, then also it will get balance. It depends upon once again omega value. Right? To understand here, students. So let us go for this is the direction of rotation, and a point is changing from this position to this position. Moment of inertia is equal to m p square. That is, m is the mass of the object, k is the radius of gyration. So let us go for the derivation of this gyroscope couple. So rate of change of angular momentum I omega is equal to displacement with respect to time. Already I am saying displacement in a dynamic state Displacement means there is a change in the time factor of the object. So that we are going to be use it here. So I is mk square, omega is angular velocity, we are going to use it. So this rate of change of angular momentum will result due to application of the couple to a disk. Already I given a disk. Disk is in rotating manner if you observe. Therefore, the couple applied to the disk for causing precession is given by. If you observe, therefore, the couple applied to the disk for causing the precession is given by C is equal to, that is C is represented for a gyroscope couple. That is the standard notation which you have to remember. This is limiting. Limiting in the sense with respect to time. It starts from 0 to 1 hour, or it may be about 1 minute. So that is displacement with respect to time. I we have fixed will be there. Omega, it depends upon the angular momentum. So I omega is equal to d theta by dt. Delta theta is a small change in movement. D theta is that means while it is making a rotations, how it will be. So that means C is equal to I into omega p. So and omega p is nothing but precision velocity. It depends upon the following factors. What is the following factor in the sense? It depends upon the velocity of the vehicle and it depends upon the radius of curvature. So omega is equal to V by R. Okay, I will give it in the next slide in the coming classes. But as it is rotating on a single axis, so curvature is not counted. What is omega? Omega is equal to 2 pi n by 60. N is the RPM of the vehicle. Omega is nothing but the precision axis. It depends upon the V by velocity of the disk with respect to curvature radius R in meters. But here this does not have a rotational movement in left side or right side. Why? It is based on the single axis. If you take a bus can take a left turn, velocity will be there, radius of curvature will be, then WP will be varying. But here that's not the case. Like aeroplane also, radius of curvature will exist. It depends upon the velocity of the aeroplane by to the radius of the curvature. Okay, we'll discuss in detail when the special cases like ship, aeroplane, four-wheeler, two-wheeler. Up to now, you remember that gyroscope couple is I into omega and omega p. Omega is 2 pi n by 60. I is moment of inertia. Omega is precision axis. Next, go for this one. What we have learned up to now. Before closing this one, introduction to subject. What is the subject? It is dynamics of machinery. First one. What it contains? It contains 6 units. Out of 6 units, first one will speak about the gyroscope. That means gyroscope. On what factors it will depend? It depends upon the mass of the object, rotation of the object, and precision axis. That's the first one. That's what gyroscope definition can be said. Application of gyroscope. All moving objects having a principle to go for this or what we can say all moving objects can be applied for gyroscope to balance. All moving objects in syllabus they have given only 6 cases. One is single mass system, two-wheeler system, four-wheeler system, ship, aeroplane, and a special case is there if it is rotating in a missile or we can go for that one. Next, derivation of gyroscope couple. I have written a gyroscope, derivation of gyroscope. Literally gyroscope couple is shown with the letter C. Gyroscope couple will depends upon the C is equal to I into omega p. I is equal to moment of inertia, It is depend upon mass of the object, and k is radius of gyration. What is radius of gyration? Is the distance from the center to the distance of the rotation of the object. That means from center to how far the object extreme position, that has to be considered. Second, omega. Omega is equal to 2 pi n by 60. N is RPM of the object, how it is rotating. Omega p is precision axis. That is, omega p is equal to V by R. In this, V by R does not change. It has a constant because it does not take a right turn or left turn. That's why axis of precision is constant. If you take an aeroplane, ship, four-wheeler or two-wheeler, this omega p will depend upon the velocity of the vehicle and the curvature, what is radius of the curve it is taking. So by this we have learned the following areas. I think if you have any doubts, you can please have a text message. I'm going to give this text message. Text message can be given for to my email address, that is ch double e r 5. 5 is a numerical letter at the rate of rediffmail.com. My phone number is 9441453280. To this number also text message can be given if you have any doubts on this following concept. So what is the concept? You give a code DOM PPT1 class. For next session, within one day, I am going to clarify. Then only I will go for the second, because without understanding gyroscope couple, we cannot bring it into a case study. So gyroscope can apply to number of cases. Already I told. I repeat once again. My phone number is 9441453280. My email ID is cher5 at the rate of redaffmail.com. So please feel free to have the clarifications of your doubts on this concept. The concept is, today's concept is about how to derive a gyroscope couple and what are the factors included in this gyroscope couple. Thank you. See you. Bye.